So today I want to talk about something that I actually made a video about already before, but I kind of just want to reiterate it because the theme for this week is the things that I've learned so far in 2023. But I think because I've had so many experiences, especially recently with this, I just want to reiterate this and maybe give more specifics in terms of like how to go about doing it, at least in terms of my own suggestions. And that's in terms of whenever you're in conflict with anybody or having misunderstanding with somebody, especially when somebody's misunderstanding you for like a negative thing, instead of getting defensive, to try to understand where they're coming from. So I actually tried this tactic out not too long ago, and it is actually very helpful, and it makes the situation a lot better to handle, right? So say that you're in a misunderstanding or conflict with somebody, like it could be a best friend, your significant other, a family member, whatever it is, maybe even a coworker, and maybe you guys are in a disagreement with each other. You know, obviously the first, at least for me, and probably for a lot of people, your first reaction is to be defensive and try to like explain yourself, or like, no, I didn't do that, or I didn't mean it like that, or I didn't say that. And that's usually what I do. That's what I've been probably doing the majority of my life, or all of my life. You know, one of my triggers and one of my pet peeves is when somebody's accusing me of something that I know I didn't do. That was been an immediate trigger. It used to happen to me a lot when I was a kid in school. I get in trouble for talking, and then I talked a lot. I was talkative, kind of like especially in elementary school. I don't want to say class clown, but you know, just more very talkative. I was always get my name on the board with some check marks. You know, I'm just used to getting in trouble and stuff like that. But then when I wasn't talking, I wasn't doing something wrong, and then I would get in trouble, I'd be like, I didn't do it. And then I get in trouble for saying I didn't do it, and it'd be a big thing, right? So since then, it's been like this thing for me where I just do not like getting in trouble for something that I didn't do. If I do it, then fine, I'll get in trouble. I'll take my punishment like I deserve. But if I didn't do it, I don't want to get punished or get, reprimanded or scolded for something that I didn't do. And so when it comes to me as an adult or through my years having an argument or disagreement with somebody, if somebody's accusing me of something that I know I did not do, or I know I didn't mean it in that way, immediately I get triggered, and I'm like, no, I want to correct, like I did not do that, I did not say that. But what happens? Then there becomes more of a conflict because I'm saying, no, I didn't. They're saying, yes, you did. And it just becomes a conflict, and you don't really get very far that way. And it turns into an argument, it makes things worse. So my strategy now is, if you're having this kind of conflict with somebody that you really love, you really care about, they're matter to you, and you actually want to have some sort of understanding, it's easier said than done. But like I said, I'm practicing this, and it's becoming more evident that when you do this, it does make situations better. Is instead of becoming defensive and immediately trying to, push back on the accusations or whatever, and even not even just that, even not just trying to immediately explain it away, like no, and even nicely trying to push back. What's better is asking that person as specifically as you can, what did I do or what did I say to make you feel that way? Because obviously they're saying this for a reason. If you did something that they feel hurt them or upset them or bothered them, they're not just saying it just to say it, right? There has to be a reason behind it. So for me, I want to really dig deep. I really want to understand, what is it that I said, or how did I say it, or whatever, that got you to the point where you feel this way. And for me, when I approach it this way, instead of the more defensive way, you get further along and you actually can make some progress, especially if it's mutual, if you guys are both caring about each other, both wanting to come to an understanding and not have some friction. And so that is my suggestion. Like I said, it is a lot easier said than done, and sometimes you have to take a pause. Like when this happens to me, like I have to literally take a pause, I have to take a breather, I have to step away from the situation, sometimes only for a few minutes. For me, only a few minutes. Maybe for you might take a little bit longer, especially if you're really trying and you're new to this, you might have to take a day or two. I don't know, but for me so far, it's just been taking a few minutes to step away, kind of catch my breath, think it through, let myself feel what I'm feeling, and then process it, and then go back to the situation and be like, okay, I'm sorry if I hurt you, I'm sorry if I upset you. What can I know specifically what I said or how I said or what I did to make you feel this way? Because I don't want to do this, I don't want to hurt you, I don't want to upset you, I don't want to bother you, but I want to make things better. So what did I do specifically? And just doing that can change the whole entire tone of the situation. Because if you go at it in a more aggressive way or more like combative way, all it's going to do is make the situation worse. So this is just something that I've learned this year. Like I said, I've never I never tried this before until recently, and so the reason why I'm reiterating this is because since I've actually put this into practice a lot more, and I've seen that it's having more positive results, I just want to share this with you guys in hopes that maybe this will help you guys in your life. If you're not doing it already, if you're doing it already, then I'm late to the game, you know. But you know, I'm barely learning this now. And so if it can help you guys in your guys' situations, if you guys ever come into conflict with somebody that you care about or whatever, hopefully this will help you guys be able to come to an agreement, come into a clarification, and to smooth over any misunderstandings you may have. Now, this does not say that this will necessarily like fix the problems and that everything will be, you know, 100% better and there won't be any problems in the future. But from my experiences so far, it's made things a lot better and a lot easier to navigate, and makes a situation that could be more negative, make it a little bit more positive. So hopefully that was helpful. So yeah, let me know in the comments if it is, or if you have any more feedback or help that you can give me, because I would really appreciate it. I appreciate any help I can get. I'm always open to ideas, so share with me anything you have to offer. I'm open and willing to listen. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.